Hi and welcome to our image enhancement tutorial. This is Jason Cole from Cole Studios. Here's an image we shot at our magazine photography course last weekend. Now the image came out really nice. It's quite a nice image, but it's a little bit warm, plus also a little bit dark as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring that image out, like really enhance that image. What we're going to do, we're going to open that up in Photoshop. Here we are. Let's get in Photoshop. Now first thing we're going to do is give it some fill. So probably to about there, I'd say. Yeah, a little bit of fill. Maybe just a little bit of exposure, just a touch, not too much. And we're going to pull the temperature down a little bit as well. Okay, to about there. Looks about right. Okay, click Open Image. Okay, there's our image. Okay, now first thing we're going to do is go Image, Auto Contrast. See, it just makes the image just pop a little bit more. Then we're going to go Filter, Nix Software, Color Effects Pro. What we're going to do, we're going to give the model just a really nice tan. Which has got a nice tan, we're basically going to smooth her skin more, as well as a tan. Dynamic Skin Softener. Now the color reach is 25, small details 20, medium details we're going to put up to about 15%. Beautiful. And then large details 5%, click OK. What that's going to do, it's going to smooth her skin out. She's going to have that real model-like skin. Putting the layer on now. Okay, it's about finished. Beautiful. It's got a nice skin. Then we're going to go Layer, Flatten Image. Now she's got a, looks like a little bit of acne or something. So we're going to click the Spot Healing Brush. And we're going to bring that Spot Healing Brush over to here. We're just going to click that there. See, just on her chin just there a little bit. There's also a couple of little marks down here as well. Going to get rid of those. Beautiful. So now we're starting to get rid of some, like her skin's looking really nice and smooth. There's no little mark just there on her tummy. Okay, there and there. Okay, so we've just smoothed the model skin out like really nicely. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to blur the background a little bit. So we're going to go Select, Color Range, and select the green. Over here, over here, over here, and click OK. Okay, and then we're going to feather it so it's not too harsh. Just feather it, say 2 pixels is fine. Then we're going to go Command M. And first we're going to darken the background just a little bit, see down to about there. Beautiful. Then we're going to blur it. So we're going to go Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Okay, so it's just beautiful, beautiful. It's just dropped it down. So it's just basically takes the focus off the background, puts it back onto the model. Click OK, Command D, and your background's just a little bit more blurred now. Now we're going to make that green a little bit greener because I like the green and the orange and the blue. It works really well. So we're going to go Filter, Nix Software, Visa 2. Visa is such a cool tool. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to add control points. So we're going to add one control point here. So you click control point over onto the green here. Make it a little bit bigger to probably about there, which is beautiful. Now we're going to drop the brightness down to probably around about there and up the saturation to about there. So it's just nice. We're going to add a second control point over on the other side. Same thing again. We're going to up that. Okay, this basically just the circle basically shows you where the tool is actually going to work. Okay, then we're going to drop the brightness down again, because remember we're trying to match the other side a little bit too. Pull up the saturation just a little bit. Beautiful. Maybe drop the brightness a touch more, because that was the wall that the light was shining on, the rim light. Click OK. Yeah, that looks pretty good about there. Okay, now we're going to add another control point on the blue. So up here. So again, we're going to drop the brightness down. Should make it a deeper blue, up the saturation, but this time what we're also going to do, we're going to up the structure. So see the structure, because we really want to bring that detail out in the blue. The same on the other side as well. We're going to click that there. We're going to up the saturation, the blue. We're not going to pull the brightness down too much on that side, because that side's a little bit darker anyway. Up the structure, like there, probably to about there. It's good, maybe it's a fraction on the brightness, but only a fraction. Okay, yeah, I like that. And I like the fact that it's in the center and not the whole pole. Okay, so click OK. Okay, you'll really see the detail come out here from the Visa filter. All right, then we're going to go Layer, Flatten Image. Now she's gone quite red, so what I'm going to do, Command U, hit the red channel, just red, and take out some of that red. See there, probably out to about, yeah, probably about there. Now she looks brown again, 33%. She looks brown. She doesn't look red. Okay, which is looking really good. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to make these poles just punch out a little bit more. So Command J, duplicate the layer, and then go Filter, Other, High Pass. Okay, so there we go. We're pulling the high pass filter out again. Click OK. Now over here in the blending modes, you change the normal blending mode to overlay. Okay, which brings out heaps of detail in the photo. But the problem is it brings out heaps of detail in the model too, which you don't want. So we're going to mask that, invert it. Then we're going to select the over here, the brush tool. And what we're going to do, we're just going to brush on where we want it. So I've got the opacity set to 0, which is 100%. Going to brush on right where we want it. So see, it's making that the detail in the pole really nice. Okay, we're going to do that over this side. Maximum detail we want in this one. We really want to bring it out to the same on the bra. Let's bring out some detail on that bra there. Okay, it's looking really good. Let's pull some detail out here. Pull detail out here. The goggles. Okay, now leave the face alone because the face looks quite nice like it is. I'm quite happy with the face. Pull a little bit detail out here, around the gloves. Same over here again as well, just because the gloves will stand out nicely. Beautiful. So about that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go layer, flatten image. So basically what we've just done there is just flatten the image. What we could do actually, if we go Command Z to undo, what you could do if you wanted to enhance that, like that effect, what we could do, we could go Command J and duplicate the layer, and see how that's really brought out like heaps more detail in the photo, but the model's still beautiful and smooth. So then we can go like layer, flatten image. The last thing we're going to do with this image is we're going to put a little vignette around it. So we're going to click the rectangular marquee tool. Okay, we're just going to pull a little vignette, and the whole idea of the vignette is basically just to bring the detail back in the model. Now notice the vignette is square. We don't want square, so what we're going to do, we're going to come up here to the feather, and we're going to change the feather to 250 pixels. Now we're going to just do that exact same thing again. Now one thing with with this tool, when you change the feather, you need to click out and click back in, click out, click in, because if you don't, the feather stays highlighted up the top there. Okay, so go down here, and if you're trying to delete it, all you keep doing is deleting the text. It's a very annoying thing, but that's how to get around it. So Shift Command I, and then Command M, which basically just drops down the selection to the outside. Pull the levels down, bang, there you go, the model's just come out. Okay, Apple D, I think that's looking really good like that too. That's it, and that's our tutorial done. So then we go File, Save. We'll save our image. Yeah, beautiful. Just save it right there. Click OK. Okay, save the image. We'll close the image down. Here's the image over here again. Now if you note, this was our original image. That's our photoshopped image. Original, Photoshop. And you can see more tutorials at JCP DVD on YouTube, or go to our website www.colestudios.com.au.